I'm here with my friends, and this is Martyna, Michał, and Błażej. And today we have a presentation about geography, continents, and how they look on a map. And I really hope you like it. So first, what I want to tell you is one of the most important things, and this is the difference between cartographic and geographic projection. And geographic projection is called a cartographic projection on a map.
Of latitude and longitude. So longitude is called meridians. All meridians have the same length. There are semicircles and they meet at the poles. Meridians intersect at right angles. There are lots of meridians. They span up to 360 degrees from 180 degrees east to 180 degrees west. The main meridian is the prime meridian, which crosses through the Greenwich in England, and it has got 20,000 kilometers. And now we will talk about latitude. Latitude is called parallels. All parallels have different lengths. They are circles and they got different circumferences. They intersect at right poles. They span up to 180 degrees from 90 degrees north to 90 degrees from 90 degrees north to 90 degrees south, and the longest parallel is equator, which has got 40,075 kilometers.
Projection and how we do it.
One of the types of cartographic grids are grid rotors. They are formed by the transfer of latitude and longitude on the surface of the cylinder. Straighten the roll surface, obtain cartographic grids on which meridians and parallels are straight lines. Draw the pole and the parallels 0 degrees, 30 degrees, and 60 degrees as lines of the parallels to the equator. With an extension pole and the parallels drawn on the wheel of cylinder. Label their value on the side. Draw the meridian and
I will tell you something about Kirchhoff's projection. So it is used to show whole surface of the Earth on one of hemisphere.
And it maps the equator, prime meridian, and parallels of 60 degrees.
And this is an example of cartographic projection which me and Natalia did.
And as you can see, parallels are straight lines, but meridians are broken lines.
Major projection, and compare the points of South America on both projections. In the end, answer the question, do they look?
Show below for experiment in the form of cylinder, whereas our meridians are straight lines, and change angles or distance are minimal. So Kirchhoff's mapping show whole surface of the Earth of one of hemisphere, whereas on straight lines, meridians are broken lines. It doesn't keep real angles or distance.
So now we have places which will disappear. Does anybody know any of those places? I'll take that as a no. So you've got a little hint on the board in the right hand side. Alright, well you'll find out soon.
I and my friend Michał are going to talk about the difference between global warming and the greenhouse effect.
So global warming causes of a rise in the temperature of the surface on the Earth.
Okay, the greenhouse effect is a process by which thermal radiation from a planetary surface is absorbed by atmospheric greenhouse gases and is radiated in all directions. During the day, the sun shines throughout the atmosphere. Earth's surface rose up in
continents and monuments. First of all, global warming. For example, North Africa may turn into a desert because of Sahara's growth. Sahara can grow up to 800 meters a month. The melting of the glaciers. There's a park in the United States called Park Glacier. It may disappear in a few years' time because of its temperature rising. Tourism in India, Taj Mahal may collapse in a few years. Displacement of the tectonic plates, and processes such as earthquakes, floods, and etc.
Is the Sahara and North Africa.
And then our next place is Easter Island.
And the last place on our list is the Galapagos Islands. Cartographic projection, linear scale, lexical, and there could be a numerical scale. Here's the legend. Here are the symbols. Here's the title. That's it. Is there something else?
Anya and my friends are Asia, Anya, and we wanted to tell you about a little about Pythagoras' theorem and Pythagoras himself. Pythagoras of Samos is a very important person in mathematical development, and but we know a little about his maths achievements. He was born in 572 BC, and he was Greek. He set up a secret community, half religious
about his history. So, he went to Egypt to visit temples where he discussed with Christ. He learned new science and customs which he then taught in Italy. In Egypt he also studied geometry. He was imitated into secret Magoi prize rituals while he was imprisoned in Babylon. Thanks to citizen of Babylonia, he gained the top of his math knowledge. He set up his own school called Semicircle. In this school there was an elitary club of philosophers and mathematicians.
personality, female or male, full or incomplete, pretty or ugly. For example, 10 was the best number because it had 1 and 0, so the beginning and the end.
This is Vlad, a rich, loud Kylon of Croton, waited to become one of members of the Limer School Club, but Pythagoras rejected his request. As a result, there was a massive attack on Pythagoreans. Their reputation and
there are some of them. The physical world was mathematical, and that numbers were the real reality. At its deepest level, reality is mathematical in nature. Philosophy can be used for spiritual purification. Soul can rise the union with the divine. Certain symbols have a mystical significance. All brothers of the order should observe strict loyalty and secrecy.
Pythagoras was over 2,000 years ago. There was an amazing discovery about triangles. When triangle has right angle, 90 degrees, and squares are made on each other of 3 sides, then the biggest square has the exact same area as the other 2 squares put together.
It is called Pythagoras theorem and can be written in one short equation. As you can see here, a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared, but I don't know why don't we have c squared here.
it's called
Note that
so the formal definition is in the right angle triangle. The square of hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other 2 sides. Sure. Let's see if they really want using an example. Example, a 3, 4, 5 triangle has a right angle in it. Let's check if the ideas are the same. 3 square plus
but remember, it only works on right angle triangle. Now you can use algebra to find any missing value, as in the following example. So a square plus b square is equal to c square, and our sides are 5 and 12, and we have to find the third side. So it is 5 squared plus 12 squared is equal to c squared. So calculating this becomes 100.